Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, I am the CHALL, and welcome to another Chall Chats Theme Park Newsroom update. Now, today, we're talking about Dorney Park over in the States. 2024 is the year they're about to get their brand new roller coaster. So we're going to go on about the latest details this week, share with you the current Dorney Park coaster lineup, share with you 3 types of roller coaster I think it could be, and also share with you a bit more about my thoughts on Dorney Park finally getting a brand new roller coaster. Now, before we get started, make sure you do like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers and 500,000 views, so let's get there as soon as possible. I think we're only like just over like 150,000 views away from the 500,000 mark, and we're like under 1,000 away from the 3K, so we're getting closer and closer, so let's get there as soon as possible, guys. And for now, guys, let's have a look at Dorney Park 2024. So we're going to start off with the latest facts and stats. Now, this was brought to you by the Lehigh Valley News business section, so go follow the link in the description down below. All the website links involved in this video are in the description down below. So then, South Whitehall's Board of Commissioners on Wednesday unanimously gave preliminary/final approval to a plan for a 161.67 foot steel roller coaster across 2.7 acres. Now, Dorney Vice President and Park Manager Jessica Nederman said the roller coaster will be brand new, not transported from a different amusement park. The park plans to open the ride by 2024, according to Dorney Public Relations and Communications Manager Ryan Eldridge. He said the plan still needs some permits before construction can begin. Eldridge said there's no public details to what the coaster will be like at this stage. However, he said more details will likely be announced in coming months. The new roller coaster will be the 4th tallest ride in the park, and to make space for the coaster, Rita's Italian ice and frozen custard location and some storage buildings will be among those demolished to create the site to host the roller coaster. In addition, the park had previously removed the Stinger roller coaster for the attraction. Now then, obviously, for those of you who don't know what Stinger is, it's a previous roller coaster located in the park. It had previously been known as Invertigo at California's Great America. Now, this operated there between the 21st of March 1998 to the 31st of October 2010, and then on the 28th of April 2012 it opened as the Stinger at Dorney Park, but closed back in 2017. It is a Vekoma Invertigo with a length of 1,013.8 feet, a height of 131.3 feet, a speed of 50 miles per hour. Now then, the Stinger was of course a legendary roller coaster in the theme park chain, and of course in the theme park world as well. It was a classic small footprint thrill coaster that will definitely sadly be missed by those who enjoyed it. Now then, what is next for Dorney Park? What could be that 160 plus foot tall roller coaster, steel coaster, for 2024? Before we go into possible suggestions as to what it could be, we have to look at the current coaster lineup to get an idea of what's missing. So starting off in 1924, the Thunderhawk, which is a classic wooden roller coaster manufactured by Philadelphia Toboggans Coaster Industries. Then in 1997 we got Steel Force, which is a hypercoaster. In 2000 they brought both the Wild Mouse and the Woodstock Express. Now, Wild Mouse, of course, your classic Wild Mouse coaster with the very steep turns, and of course Woodstock Express was a family coaster manufactured by Zamperla. In 2001 Talon came about, which is a Bolliger & Mabillard inverted roller coaster, and then in 2005 Hydra B&M Flawless came to town, and then 2008 the last roller coaster at Dorney Park, which is an inverted impulse coaster by Intamin called Possessed. And of course that information, along with the Stinger information, was brought to you by Roller Coaster Database, aka RCDB. The link for that is of course in the description down below if you want to check it out yourself. So then, what could it be? What could Dorney Park's new roller coaster be? Let's find out. So first of all, a launch coaster. This is something missing from the lineup very, very evidently. So a launch coaster can be a wide range of things, from Mack to Intamin to Gerstlauer to S&S to even B&M. The B&M Surf Coaster could be a route of a launch coaster to go down. They could also go down an Intamin, they could go down the Mack Rides one. Of course, there can be inspiration from rides such as Copperhead Strike and Toutalis on what kind of launch coaster and the elements they want to focus on during the ride, such as low to the ground turns, potential spike elements to pay tribute to a previous attraction, of course Stinger with the sort of vertical holding spikes for the forward and backward sections, and of course inversions, which are a huge part of a launch coaster if they choose to put a certain number on. Now, like I said, there can be inspiration from a number of different launch coasters: Max Force, which is an SNS, Toutalis and Intamin, Copperhead Strike, which is of course a Mack Rides launch coaster. Toutalis, especially with that potential maybe 160-foot spike, and maybe include like a shuttle element, because of course, for those of you who don't know much of the history on these plans, this was going to be a wooden shuttle coaster originally in 2021. So the original plan was a wooden shuttle roller coaster. So for me, I feel like that is definitely an option going forward and could definitely be a real, choice. Now then, a second potential option for the roller coaster and what it could be is this, and this is an infinity coaster. Now, if you think about it, Hang Time, which is at Knott's Berry Farm, replaced the old former Boomerang at Knott's Berry Farm, which has a similar footprint to Stinger. A slightly bigger infinity coaster, including things such as a Beyond Vertical First Drop, which is not uncommon with infinity coasters, and some inversions, could be a really smart choice for the park. And this opportunity gives Dorney Park a signature multi-looping roller coaster with a real thrill-seeker attraction mentality. Now, a Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster is the right level of thrill in my opinion for Dorney Park and could definitely be one to watch. Now then, the third potential choice, and this for me is the most expensive choice, is a dive coaster. Dorney Park need that vertical drop or beyond vertical drop, or just a very, 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 very steep drop on coasters, and I think that a dive coaster from B&M would definitely fit the bill. Now, this is a real multi-million-pound choice. It wouldn't be a record breaker for height, but they could definitely do something in terms of a record, maybe a regional record for this particular roller coaster. Now, of course, it can't just be B&M. It can't just be B&M. They could go with a Mack Big Dipper, because, of course, we know that the Voltron coaster opening at the Europa Park could definitely fit that mould. So I think that it's definitely an option there. My personal guess at this stage would be a launch coaster with 160 plus foot spike. That would be my kind of guess at this point, because I think Dorney badly needs a launch coaster. So then, thank you very, very much for watching this little video on Dorney Park 2024. Comment down below your suggestions as to what you think this could be. Please like, comment, subscribe, and for now, I'm the CHALL. Ta-ra for now.